Before the dawn of civilization, in the early light of man's existence, life was an eternal struggle between good and evil. The ancients knew the way to placate the beast that lurked beneath the eternal sea and within the consciousness of man. Sacrifice. Virgin sacrifice. The practice of that bygone age died with the coming of civilization. But deep in the heart of man, the primeval urge to give new life to an ancient ritual lingers on.
Back on.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for the perfect music to seduce you with.
Music.
Oh, come on, let's go get your sister.
Did you ever see the Hebrew version of the bouzouki?
Let's go, come on.
If I was a very rich man.
If your sister resembles a rock at all, we're going to have a lot of trouble finding her. You've got to get this archway. Wait a minute. Let me have your bag.
This looks like the Alamo. I tell you, it looks just like the Alamo.
The Alamo's been done, dear.
I know, darling, but it's so much like the
Here,
Alamo.
let me steady you backwards.
I need easy, but don't hold my arm. Don't hold my arm.
Sorry.
I love this camera. I love this camera.
Okay. Okay.
Little bastards.
Hello. Was that your cat? That's a very dumb thing to do to a cat, you know.
The children do not speak English. Is it your boat which has landed at our dock? Mr. Grice, it is not often that visitors happen on Cinnarron. I am the mayor of Cinnarron. I would know when somebody entered her walls.
Well, we spoke to Mr. Evangelou, and he had reason to believe that my sister Madeline came here. She had a strange interest in this island, some particular curiosity. He mentioned something about a monastery. Is there a monastery here?
Many islands have monasteries.
If there's any chance, my family, my people are very concerned. She's been out of touch for over 4 months. This is a picture of Madeline, taken about 3 years ago. Her hair is probably a lot longer now.
You say your sister is an artist?
Yes, an artist.
She is very beautiful. Milos was once a place for artists. I no longer know. Santorini, possibly. These are places you should be. You are disappointed I can help you no more. I'm sorry. Dionisi! Dionisi! Hello, Grazi!
Did you call him Dionysius?
Dionisi.
But it's like Dionysius, the god of wine and theater. That's really neat to have an innkeeper called Dionysius who sells wine. How Greek.
You are on Greek soil.
Seen her?
Le piene stai cuisinando. He is an old man.
That's okay.
The morning's weather promises good for sailing, Mr. Grice. Today, fleets must pray for petroleum instead of wind to send them along. But you will have a pleasant journey nonetheless. Rise with the sun. Yasu.
Yasu. To your health, right?
A word of many meanings. Among them, goodbye.
What's the matter?
You know, I don't believe a word those guys are telling me. I think Madeline's here somewhere.
Madeline?
I don't know. I couldn't see. Wait here.
fountain from which my current runs, or else dries up.
Would you stop it?
To be discarded, that's... You then have the office opposite to St. Peter and keep the gate of hell.
Madden!
You worry, you.
No! It's okay. He's my brother.
I kissed thee ere I killed thee. No way. But this...
Neil!
Meet my sister.
Well, here's to the family reunion.
All right, let's cut the shit out of here, man, huh? What's going on here, Madeline? I come to this crazy island to look for you, and your friend here takes a knife to my throat. Who are you, anyway? Some latter-day Paul Robeson spewing Shakespeare to the natives.
Don't mind Fry. He played Othello once in college and never quite got over it.
Oh, Othello in college. Okay, my Midsummer Night's Dream.
Rude am I in my speech, and little blessed with the soft phrase of peace.
Cut it out, Fry.
Okay. You weren't expected, and the natives here aren't exactly friendly.
Speaking of the natives, Madeline, they don't even know who you are. I showed them a picture, and they didn't even recognize you. And I know that you two stick out here like Man Friday and Mrs. Caruso.
Listen, I think the natives here are the ones that stick out. And there's no explaining their little ways, unless Madeline can explain it. She's gone a little native herself lately.
What are you talking about, Madeline?
I'm fine. I paint, draw. I'm fine. It was stupid of Father to send you off on your honeymoon.
Well, it wasn't really a honeymoon. It was kind of a vacation after the event.
So, little brother's gotten married.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was his idea. I mean, we were living together. We were really happy, but he wanted to make it legal. Your brother is really straight. Did you know that?
It's nice to see somebody in the family is.
Shut up, Fry.
And I got pooped. He makes me clean the boat. Every day sometimes. Thinks salt water's bad for it. Thing he doesn't know is the water in this place is worse.
I make you do what?
Well, he doesn't make me, I guess. I guess I'd go stir crazy if I didn't do something. Oh, wow, what am I doing? I'm sorry. My name's Barbara. Call me back.
I'm Neil. This is Sherry.
Pleasure.
I'm Madeline's brother.
Oh, I bet that's your hot boat down at the dock, huh? Expensive.
Yeah, it's rented. We got it in Athens.
Oh, neat. Does it have a compressor to fill air tanks? I mean, a good one?
Yeah. We brought our dive gear. But I didn't think it'd be so difficult to get tanks here.
Oh, you better believe it. They're against the law here, you know. They don't like people to take things out of the water. No scuba tanks, boy. If they ask you, you just tell them you're fishing.
You dive, I take it.
Sponge diving. Bit off season, of course, but when you find them, they're marvelous.
Sponges? What do you mean sponges? I thought it was those...
Joke, Barbara. And like your sister, I'm a bit of an amateur archaeologist myself. Only I worked on below and she works on top of the hill. It's really more interesting on top of the hill, isn't it, Madeline? Why don't you tell them about the priceless discovery you've made, dear? I hear the nuns really love it.
I'm sure they're not interested. You're being a bore, Fry. I don't want to be one, too.
You're not staying for dinner?
No, I must go.
Is she all right?
That's just mad, Madeline. Whoops, I'm sorry. She's your sister. Well, she's not really... Well, she's just a little, you know, kind of...
Shut up, Barbara.
Yeah. Give me a little massage, will you? First, fourth, and seventh vertebrae, please.
Okay. Now that we're married, no more pampering.
Oh.
How's that? You know?
Yeah.
Now, I know something's bothering you. You want a little hug therapy? A little primal scream? How about some S&M? Come on. You're worried about it. Talk.
Ooh, I guess I am. I mean, it's been quite a day, you know. Sadistic little bastards throwing black cats in my face. Old men with bad memories. Some guy takes a knife to my jugular.
It's jugular.
Jugular. And my sister has seemed to gone completely nuts.
I heard that Mexico is much worse. Too.
Yeah, much worse.
Okay. Look, it's really simple. Your sister's into some good drugs, and Fry's giving her a decent price.
Well, I wouldn't put it past her. But I think Fry's a crook.
Was I kissing too loud?
No. You hear it?
It's a boat. Come on, you worry too much. Nobody's going to steal our boat.
Barbara! Flippers!
You know, I was thinking, this place down there, the place you keep going down to, scares me when you go down there. Why can't you find some place up here to look? How to get down there anyway? You said it was up...
Barbara, long time ago, it was up here. Then came the big earthquake. Now it's down there. Got it? Now remember, no lights, no sound, okay?
here all the time. It's kind of my private place. I call it Little Malibu. You can walk here, but I'd much rather drive your boat.
Oh, yeah?
I love your machine. It's so cute. He's fried. Look at this thing Neil's got. Can we get one?
You get me a melon.
Can we have one, please?
Hey! And a loaf of bread.
You know, you don't have to let him talk to you that way.
Oh. It has its compensation.
Yeah? Like what?
I could tell you a lot of things.
It's okay. I understand. I've got one just like this. Hi. You know, you don't have any strap marks at all? Right. Meditating? TM. Zen. I tried to meditate for a while, but I kept, finding myself thinking about where my khaki pants were, whether they went to the laundry or the cleaners, something.
There you go.
Who told you to bring a knife? You don't cut watermelon with a knife.
No, big man.
Yeah. Well, Neil and I were talking the other night, and he said that he'd missed your last 2 birthdays, so we decided we'd just get you a little something. Here, Madeline. Madeline. Madeline, it's a birthday present. We didn't know what you wanted, so we just got the most expensive one we could find. It's really expensive. It's not toilet water, Madeline. You don't want to get it on your hair. Are you okay? Herself in 4 ounces of Jean Patri's best.
What are you talking about?
She poured the entire bottle of our perfume all over herself. Look, I don't know why she did it, but I'm worried about her.
What the hell? I think we hit something.
You hit something, all right. One of your props is cracked.
Well, what'd you see? A log, a shoal, what?
I don't know.
Look, we have the finest depth sounder money can buy. I mean, it says we're in 300 feet of water.
You know, it doesn't really sound that bad. Why don't you try it full throttle for a minute?
Get a bit restless.
You have damaged your boat? A young girl went swimming in these waters this morning. She has not yet returned. She is still missing.
Jesus, you think we hit her? We're a mile and a half out of port.
No boat will sail on our seas.
You're crazy.
Amigo deep.
Best to play their game. These Greeks aren't known for their rationality. Give them 24 hours. They'll lay out a barbecue for you.
Madeleine, there is trouble in the village.
There's a young lady missing, and they fear she may have drowned.
Ο Χριστός μαζί της. Sister Anna wishes to see you, Madeleine.
Thank you.
Ο Χριστός μαζί σου.
You've been down to the village.
My brother's come to visit me. I was with him today. There's a girl missing, and the village men are trying to blame him.
Those of the village blame the sun and the wind for their misfortune as well. May Christ be with her. This faded icon, which for so long sat draped at our altar, has brought you many hours of happiness. And to us as well, in Christ.
My reading, I discovered many such icons. But it's quite something else to have discovered one for myself. The original painting was covered by centuries of candle fumes. The image's disappearance was considered a miracle, but of course it remained intact under the soot. When I began to expose the colors, I found another layer beneath. And by using the stripping process I told you of, I removed the first icon, remounted it, and beneath, what is it, sister?
I'm not sure. I think I like the other one more. Good triumphs over evil. This one, it's almost as if evil were about to triumph over good.
Perhaps it's just a question of style.
Oh, please, Madeleine. Sometimes you forget I'm just a simple woman. All I know that I'm glad Saint Michael kills the dragon. There is something you haven't told me.
Sister Anna, I've discovered that there's a third layer beneath this one. It would seem very, very old.
Madeleine, it disturbs me that you have stopped taking the Holy Communion.
It's the wood from the panel. It's very, very old. It would date the layer of the third icon.
This icon is a work unto Jesus Christ. It could not possibly be older than him.
The men in the village knew it. They told me it was made extinct by a blight in 1521 BC, before Christ. The men in the village told me.
Take the bread of the Eucharist, the chalice, and be one with the body of Christ.
Focus, girl.
Don't antagonize him.
Antagonize him? Are you aware that these people are holding us hostage here? I wish this was a machine gun and I could play the Great Escape.
Wait a minute. Now look, if they don't have a telephone line, they've got to have a two-way radio, or at least a marine radio. Think about it.
Take it easy. Brian, Madden seemed to run into this before.
were so far off the beaten path, so long past my welcome. Beaten paths are for beaten men.
Μοιραία, ένα σκάφος έρχεται.
Έλα στην πλατεία, βρήκαμε ρακαχαρία.
Louise!
Έλα πάνω, βρήκαμε ρακαχαρία.
Ελάτε στην πλατεία.
Είδαμε το καρχαρία και το κοπέλα.
Ένα λεπτό. Ένας.
Jesus, the hell is this, Labor Day weekend?
Ένας. Γιάννη, τι? Ησυχία, παρακαλώ. Αφήστε το Γιάννη να μιλήσει.
Την είδαμε την ξανθιά κοπέλα. Είχε ανοιχτεί βαθιά και την έφαγε η καρχαρία.
They say there was a shark that attacked the girl.
The woman who was missing?
No.
Ο Καρχαρίας εκεί που καθόμαστε έτρωγε την κοπέλα. Είδαμε εκεί που με τα μάτια μας και είδαμε την κοπέλα και έτρωγε ο Καρχαρίας την κοπέλα.
It was a shark attack.
She disappeared into the sea. She never came back.
There aren't any goddamn sharks in these waters. Barbara?
No. The woman from the village.
Barbara! Barbara!
Οι Άγιοι σου αναπαύονται, ανάπαυσον και την ψυχή των δούλου σου, ότι μόνος υπάρχεις αθάνατος. Άγιος ισχυρός, Άγιος ατάνατος ελεήσον ημάς. Άγιος ο Θεός, Άγιος ισχυρός, Άγιος ατάνατος ελεήσον ημάς. Άγιος ισχυρός, Άγιος ισχυρός, Άγιος ατάνατος ελεήσον ημάς. Δώσκα Πατρί και Υιό και Άγιο Πνευμάτινο και νυν και αΐ και εις τους αιώνας.
Σταμάτα!
Σταμάτα!
Χαίρε των ηθάτων Θεέ, του Αττικήρες περιμένουν την Παρθένα στόμα σου. Χαίρε, χαίρε, χαίρε.
Χαίρε, χαίρε, χαίρε.
No. You do your voodoo on your own people.
Prepare for Karen, Mr. Fry, in order that he may ferry these poor spirits beyond the river Styx.
Χαίρε, όλε το χάροντα. Χαίρε, χαίρε, χαίρε.
Χαίρε, χαίρε, χαίρε.
You stupid old bastard.
Να παίξουμε. Η Λίδη θα μείνει στο σπίτι. Δεν μπορεί να έρθει μαζί σας. Τα ακούτε? Και εσείς σπίτια σας δρόμο. Δρόμο!
Fry! Fry! Hey, Fry! Fry! Fry!
What could that bastard be doing down there?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, well, I was just thinking that I went through all this trouble to get these tanks. I just figured I'd go down and blow one off.
There's a goddamn shark in that water.
Fry's right. There are no whites, blues, or makos, or anything like that around here that would attack a man.
Okay, how do you explain the 2 women they buried this morning? And besides, we shouldn't even be out here. We're almost out of diesel fuel. You're not going in the water.
It just had to be you, Mad Maddie's little brother. You know, you're quite a family. A screwed up virgin and a spoiled, nosy kid. What are you anyway? Just another poor little rich kid looking for kicks. What's your particular bag, huh? Ecology? Huh? Global politics?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But take this damn thing out of my face.
What I'm talking about is you're getting on my back. Sneaking down here out of school hours. Screwing up. For reasons best known to yourself.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Fry. What is it you think I've done? Say you're a goddamn broken down diver trying to pick up a few bucks. I don't give a shit. I expected my guy like you in a hole like this. But for what it's worth, this is the first time I've been down here.
If you didn't screw up my gear, who in the hell did?
What are you doing?
What the hell does it look like I'm doing? Get my mom together. I'm getting the hell out of here. If you have any sense, you do the same thing. You and Whitey, go. Just do it. Scram. Because I tell you, this old settler's got me scared shitless.
What about my sister?
What about your sister? Your sister? This Madeline was the one who brought me to this place. The trip to this little island was her idea. Yeah, she's on this hole all by herself. You got it? Madeline found it, not me. And one day, something got to her. Just like it's getting to me right now. And it's gonna get to you. This morning they buried 2 women, and one of them, strangely enough, I was quite fond of. Yeah, time is running out for all of us.
You're being too aggressive. You're going to alienate her. What if he's lying? Madeline finding an underwater cave. Do you believe it?
I do.
the icon she was talking about.
You must leave at once. Madeleine is under the sanctity of Saint Cosmos. Here is sacred ground.
I've come to take my sister home.
You cannot enter. You have brought here nothing but death on this island with your boats and machine. You must leave at once. Get out! Get out!
Madeleine!
Neil, come on!
Look, there's nothing more I'd rather do than get off this island. With my sister! Madeleine! Madeleine, we're not leaving this island without you.
Come on!
Madeleine, we'll be waiting for you.
Her mother is... I searched.
And, what did you find, Mr. Fry? You have seen your death, Mr. Fry.
for the hills, Hopalong.
What?
What are you doing here?
Grab your loot and head to the hills.
Oh. You two haven't heard.
What?
What?
What were you going to say?
Just another happy little day on Cinnarong. Bunch of happy little kids. I'd murder a little girl. Her mommy jumps in, tries to save her, and gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble what?
What?
What did you see?
You know me. Oldest lifeguard on the beach. Plunged right in. Grabbed the little bitch. Tried to save her from...
From what?
Fry, from what?
Save her from what? Fry!
Myelin, not tonight. I have fear tonight. There is evil about. Come and pray. Come.
I can't. What I've started, I must finish.
Neil, I'm scared. Do something.
Do what, Mrs. Grice? Please do not interfere with our local customs. At best, it will be ill-mannered. At worst, it would be sacrilege. You come here as tourists, we offer you a little local color. A young girl going to communion.
Crazy old devil. What new evil are you trying to conjure up now?
Mr. Fry, there is no such thing as new evil. Evil is old and has always been with us. And far from conjuring it up, the small ritual which you are witnessing had its origins thousands of years ago and was designed to ward off, to placate evil. The same evil that you, Mr. Fry, have disturbed and aroused from its ancient sleep.
Στο όνομα του Πατρός και του Αγίου Πνεύματος, αμήν. Άγιος ο Θεός, Άγιος ισχυρός, Άγιος αφαίνοντος ελέησον μας. Δόξα Πατρί και Υιό και Αγίο Πνεύματι.
Are you asking us to believe that some thing out there in the sea, loose, is going to keep on killing until some stupid bitch sacrifices herself to it?
Not just out there, Mr. Grice. The legend tells that it moves freely between land and sea. And not just any woman. The woman in question will know. She will realize her destiny and give herself freely. She will find fulfillment. And we, peace.
Διονύση, νερό παρακαλώ.
Παναγία μου.
Monster. Madeline.
is finally going to give up herself. It's down there. I saw it.
Madeline! Madeline! Madeline!
Smote him.
Listen, do you have any extra regulators, some tanks, a spear gun?
Thus.
Fry!
Get to the anchor. By the throat the circumcised dog and smote him thus.
Fly! Get up! Just put it in your mouth. Yeah, just breathe. I'll do the rest. Come on. Matt!
time. We'll sail away to a better time.